Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to our Thursday night OpenTTD Series 11 live stream. There we are, joke with a train whistle. Hello and welcome everybody. Oh, we're here, we're up and going. Everything is cool. I hope you are good as well. We've even got Cam 2 here to see the evil fish. Yes, that's right, the evil fish. We will eliminate any evil fish that we find tonight in our OpenTTD live stream. Hello, everybody. Whey! Best part of the week. Ian, I think it's a good contender for it, isn't it? We've got a few moderators in. Hey, DJ, hey, Brandon. And we've also got some of our channel members and Viewer Plus subscribers as well. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? What an interesting... Yeah, train whistle already. Yeah, Joke likes to do a train whistle at the beginning of our live streams. Do we need to increase the price of the train whistle? Maybe. I don't know. What's this Steam notification? Community award. I'll check that later. We got a fantastic notification, not just from Steam, but from some other places too. Now, if you haven't heard, Transport Fever 3 has been announced. So, that's exciting news. Now, we don't know much about it yet. I did get the press kit release and all that sort of thing, and I made a short about it. So if you want to know more about it, do check that out and have a look so forth. And we also put information on the chat, in the general chat on the Discord. So feel free to go over to the Discord. There's a link to the Discord at the top and bottom of my website. Master Hellish is the pinnacle of male physique. I don't know about that. My body... My body doesn't like me sometimes, but there we go. Inflation will hit because of Joke. Yes, do not increase the train whistle price. Oh, we'll have to see. We'll have to see about that. Checks a kid. Evening. Welcome to the stream. Google says it'll be nice. Nice time to insert ads, but I don't do that on live streams in the middle. Maybe we'll do a Viewer Plus ad because Viewer Plus keep things going around here, doesn't it? There we go. Here's a short.
This content is supported by Viewer Plus.
Yes, there we go. So thank you to all 92 of you who are Viewer Plus subscribers right now. Viewer Plus, my subscription system, no middle person, like Patreon, but different. And we've got to find out more. Find out more. Good evening. For some reason, the stream didn't want to start playing. Oh my goodness. Well, F5. F5 for that one, right? When is sponsor Transport Fever 3 stream? I have already been in contact with them, and I've signed up to lists and so forth. So if they want to get content creators involved and they want to get one of the most prominent OpenTTD creators who's also done a large amount of Transport Fever videos and live streams involved, I'm here and available. So we'll see. We will see. Now, this is where why is my OpenTTD camera here? It's not where it's meant to be. I mean, obviously OpenTTD isn't here yet. I was just gonna go back to the wide shot. Hello. Right, let's get through the news and stuff, and then we'll get ready. F5 not available on the on-screen keyboard. Maybe you need an extra keyboard or something. Just get a Bluetooth keyboard. Get a Bluetooth keyboard. Or get a dongle adapter so you can put a standard USB-A keyboard into your mobile device. So, hello everybody, welcome to tonight's stream. We will be doing gameplay in approximately just under 3 minutes time. There's your timer. If you're not watching live, you can fast forward. Or if you are watching live, now's the time to get yourself a cup of tea. But it's a good time for me to remind you that my last video was 100 AI in OpenTTD on one map. And it was a bit of a pain to put together, but you guys seem to really like it. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. If you have seen it and didn't leave a comment, go leave a comment. If you watched it and didn't like it, go over there. Click the like, dislike, all that sort of thing. Go and do that. My next video should be a tutorial video on Saturday. So we've got a new tutorial video coming out. It's actually in response to something that somebody said last Thursday. So last Thursday, somebody said something on the OpenTTD live stream, and it started me on a path of thinking. And this video is the result of it. So look out for that. When are you doing GTA 5 streams? Probably never. Not on this channel anyway. Like, what we might do is we could do some GTA stuff as part of the community gaming nights. Now, we are doing community gaming nights, and we've also got a community gaming night bonus, an extra. So tomorrow evening, we will be having a Discord stream. We won't be here on Twitch and YouTube. We won't be on the second channel on YouTube. We'll just be live on Discord only, okay? Doing some more community gaming night for Vault Hunters on the Minecraft. So if you're interested, you can come and watch that on Discord. And we'll be back Monday live on the second channel. Is it about conditional orders? No, the conditional orders video is already gone out. That one is live and sorted. So also, if you don't know, and you should know by now, on the 14th of June, we've got the OpenTTD triple charity live stream for the Cancer Research Fund. Now, all the details of that haven't been put together yet. I'm looking at the date on my phone. I'm thinking, June, it's May. I've got less than a month to organise that event. I really need to do that. You know what? I'm going to copy and paste that, and I'm going to put it at the front of my planner, right? Because I need to do that. Okay, that's going to be one of my top priorities. Once Saturday's video is sorted, yes, we need to get that live stream sorted out. Thank you for all the suggestions and so forth. We will get, we'll invite special guests, and if any of them are available, they might come along. We'll get some nice stuff going up. But I'll get that event up and sorted soon. And there we go. If you're watching a live stream or a video on YouTube and you see something funny, interesting, clip it. It helps me and the community out. Do you have a list of all the keyboard shortcuts you use for OpenTTD? I mean, I just tend to use the keyboard shortcuts. So if you want to know all the shortcuts, just have a look at the shortcuts file. There's one shortcut that I've customized, and that is Shift A to bring up the Road Auto tool. Okay. Apart from that, that's the only special one I have. Yeah, that video's already out. Conditional orders, already done that. No, this one's different. This one is different. So, and we're about to get into the gameplay. The time has gone. But in addition to the tutorial video coming out this Saturday, I am currently working on an even balmier video than the one that came out previously with the 100 AI. Let's just say I found 3 ways to take it up a notch. And then on top of that, I've got another balmy video, which is probably the most ridiculous game of OpenTTD that anyone has ever played ever. And that's not clickbait. It probably is. So that's going to be coming. Make sure you're subscribed. Let's have a look how many subscribers we've got. 29,590. That has shot up recently, hasn't it, eh? We've had, you can see there, over the last few days, a good surge. So thank you very much to everybody who subscribed. If you enjoy OpenTTD, if you enjoy retro games, if you enjoy my content, any of those things, get yourself subscribed if you're not already, because there are some absolute corkers of some videos coming out. There we go. Somebody decided to subscribe right there and then. Right, I did promise we'd get to the gameplay pretty quickly, so I think we've gone through all the news. If anybody's got any questions or thoughts, ideas, do shout out in the live chat, but I'll get it open. So, 300 AI. No, I've not done 300 AI. Oh, hang on.
New viewer plus subscriber.
Fantastic. Okay, so thank you very much to Mac for becoming a brand new viewer plus subscriber. That is brilliant. Thank you very much. You are helping push this transition from hobby to full-time content creating. I wouldn't have been able to attempt this without the viewer plus subscribers. Like, the revenue from YouTube, that's okay. The revenue from Twitch and other places, it helps a tiny bit. But really, it would not have been possible without the viewer plus subscribers. Those guys just give the oomph and the push that we needed to even consider doing the process. So thank you very much. If we go over here, we can see when this updates. There you are, Mac. You are the newest sub. So there we are. Thank you very much to you, Mac. And also a thank you to Attila the Hun. Right then, this is OpenTTD. My camera's a bit wonky, so let's sort this out. There we go. Let's Plays, Season 11, Episode 21. We're loading Episode 21 because this is live stream 22. Here we go. Now, I have no idea why this camera's off-center. I think it's something to do with my OBS settings, and I've been doing some tweaks recently, so we'll see. UTF-8 support when? It's probably due to the database. I don't know. It might be PHP, it might be the database. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. When will we do the next big when will we do the next big multiplayer event? It is the one that I just spoke about. Hackathon? Sorry if I got your name wrong there. No, the 14th of July, was it? Oh, God, hang on a second. Are you going to get me a list up? June. I should know where my own events are. There are 3 OpenTTD multiplayer events happening that day. So make sure. Did you produce your own music? No. Okay, am I up to date? Yep, there we go. Right, we're up to date. Let's unpause the game. There we go. Here we are. Let's get the music going. Okie dokie, folks. So last time we set up this brand new area here, the YouTube Medical Officers Booze system, with all these ships and stuff moving around, connecting up, dropping off the alcohol over here to be picked up by the trains, and it's been picked up very well, actually. There's nothing sat there waiting. The trains are coming in, and it looks like, have we missed a signal? No, signals are all good. And yeah, it's taking it down south. Now, this time, I thought to myself, what can we do? This map is pretty well covered with different things. We've got an area over... Oh, we can't see. Hang on a second. Ugh. Right, let's do that. And let's also do this. There we go. No? Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I managed it this time. So, we've got an area over here which is a production network. There's an area over here which is a production network. We've got the main line across here. We've got... where was it? We've got the new main line down here. And then we've... No, wait, that's not right. No, the new main line goes down here. Then we've got the new main line that goes down there. And then we've got the new main line that goes across here, but also up here and up here and down there. Then we've got a production network going along and down here as well. So there's a lot of the world covered by stuff. And I noticed this whole coastline has nothing on it. So let's just fill this coastline with interesting stuff, shall we? There we are. So, let's jump in. I don't know what we're doing down here. I'm looking to chat for ideas. There is a tiny gap there. There's only 1 square for vehicles to get past. It's a liquids terminal. So let's just have a look up and down this coastline and just see if there's anything in particular that takes our fancy. Well, obviously we've got a large town here. And if we go down the main line, down the coastline, we've got a large town here. And then if we go up, there's another big large town there. So we could do town to town. That could be something we do. There's also a bit of waterways just inland that we could very easily connect up. Coastline tram route? Really, you want trams all the way down there. Time for the new main line along the along the coast. I mean, we could do a new coastal line down there. There we go. Just remember, folks, if you are watching the stream and you're enjoying it, then do give us a like. It does help me out. There we go. Motorway highway. That could be interesting. Yep. So I think what we'll do is, while the suggestions are coming in from you guys, let's keep going with and just do a few little fixes. Is this map? Is this the map you will for the whole year? Or is there an end date? We worked it out that it was going to be... Oh, God, hang on a second. The game is 100 years long. Each year is an hour. Each live stream is 3 hours. So it was going to take 33 live streams, plus the 2 where we look at your save. So 35 live streams. Oh, sorry, folks. I forgot an important bit of news. Next week's OpenTTD live stream won't be on Thursday. It'll be on Friday. I'm moving it a day forward. Okay? This is a temporary thing. Just for next week. Instead of Thursday, it'll be Friday. Same time. We'll see you there, okay? Right? So, yeah, it's people seem to want to do stuff. I thought we would probably be looking at the industries down the coast, right? There is a couple of oil fields that we could get coming in. We'll do some oil. In fact, there's quite a few oil fields along the coast, so we could have an oil route. We could have trains up and down the outside of the coast, maybe. Yeah. And then, I don't know, there's the liquids terminal and the bulk terminal. I think it's the liquids terminal that takes it. Yeah, the liquids terminal takes it. Is that halfway down the map? Let's have a look. Where are we? Okay, let's zoom in. Where's the liquids terminal? I've lost it. Oh, it's ran off. There we go. There's the liquids terminal. And if we look at the map, yeah, it's not quite halfway down. It's slightly over halfway. Yeah. Do oil wells expire when oil rigs start to appear? Can you start a new line, supply the oil time? I can't remember what happens in the default exactly, but the oil wells do eventually dry up. But this is FERS, so it's probably different. Yeah. Is there some industry you haven't done? Good question, DJ. That sounds like a really good idea. Is there an industry we haven't done? Well, let's have a look. Let's just come down the outside here and just have a look. So there's a farm. We've done stuff with farms, okay, to make alcohol. There's a sawmill. I don't think we've actually done any Yeah, we haven't done any sawmills yet. Okay. There's a flour mill. We haven't done anything with a flour mill yet. What does a flour mill make? Food. Okay, so that's a couple of things we haven't done. We've done those ones. I don't think we've worked with a copper smelter. Yeah, we have worked with a copper smelter. Food processing plant. We have done food. We have already done food. I think it's just wood. I think the sawmill... Let's see, there's some oil wells still here. So they're still around at the moment. Yeah, I think it's just wood and the sawmills we haven't really touched yet. Everything else we've used at some point somewhere on the map. Maybe not a glassworks. Yeah, I don't think we've done glassworks either. We could potentially do glass up and down the coast. Looking at wood, though, right, just as a thought. Where's the sawmills gone? Here's one of them. So this is just forest to sawmill. So let's have a look at the map of the world. May as well set the default size of the map of the world to this, right? There we go. So if we go to industries and we turn them all off, but then we turn on forest. Well, there's not many. Not along the coast, there's not many. I did glassworks. When you made building material. Oh, yeah, I think you're right there, DJ. We have done that, haven't we? Oh, there's not a lot of forest, look. They're difficult to see because they're green, and so is the ground. But if I do this at the right time, so... No. There we go. We can see a bit better. So there's a couple of forests up here. There's 3 forests down there. There's actually 5 forests in this area. So we could potentially do some... Well, actually, there's 5, 6. There's 6 in that area. So that could be a wood zone. I don't know about sawmills, though. I don't think there's any sawmills there. But maybe we can consolidate the wood and take it up the coast to the sawmill. That might be something we can do down there. I mean, there's a bit more... Oh, no, wait. We've already done... We've done it. We've done one down here. Oh, it's so difficult to find something I haven't done at this stage of the game. But I think... Where is it? It is around here. I'm sure it's around here. Bear with me a second. My brain's just braining. Oh, no, there we go. Yep, there we go. We even brought it in by boat as well. Although... These are logs. Is there more than one sawmill type? Logs. Ah, there's other industries that supply logs. Hang on a minute. Is there something bugged out about this then? Logs, industry chains, forest. Was that just a different looking forest? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, the forest just looks different. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So you know what? I think the first thing we're going to do is a logging stuff up the coast. And we can bring it to maybe this sawmill by river. And then maybe we can take the goods back down the coast. Yeah, we'll do that first. It does look a bit like a rubber plantation, doesn't it? Right, let's start that then. That's what we're going to do to start with. This is probably going to only take like somewhere between 1/3 to maybe half of the live stream. So if you've got ideas about other things that can go up and down the coast, please do let me know. Right, so let's just expand this out. Okay, yeah. Taking requests today. So that's going to be logs and timber. Get our dock in there. We're going to need a loch. I keep saying loch, but a loch and a lock are two different things. And it's habit. I don't know why I say it, but a loch is like a body of water, where a lock is a lock. So no, we're not. No, we're going up and down the coast, right? So we're going to use ships, right? So that allows us to get in to the sawmill. Now we need to like collect all of these. Should we use road vehicles to collect the wood, and then we'll ship it down? That feels like a good idea to me. It's a bit difficult to see though. I wish you could recolor the industries, right? Where are they? Are we still in industry mode? Yeah, there we are. All good. Right, so let's just put some signs down because it's a bit difficult to see. Sign 1. There's another one over here. 2. There we go. 3. Oh, cool. This one's going to be difficult. Potentially, anyway. 4. And then this one was 5. No, that's the wrong thing. 5. Boom. And then there was another one. Potentially this one. That's all of the ones near the coast down there. So now if we zoom out, should be easier-ish to see those. Can we hide the station signs? Of course we can't. Right. So, just to try and make things easier, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4's in the middle here, there's 5, and there's 6. So what's chat saying about this situation? Loch is Scottish for lake. Yes. So reminds me of the dark blue, and yeah, that's a pain. You know, the blue in the water. Industries of camouflage, I know. Especially with all of those growing cities and the infrastructure, yeah. Yeah. Good evening. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Right. So I'm not sure how we're going to... I mean, in fact, a lot of these are next to the water, aren't they? Maybe we just need to bring them in. But do we transfer them to a central place and then ship them down? I think we should, right? Okay, so listen up, right? I think we should ship like 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 5-to-1, 6-to-1, and somehow get 4-to-1, and then go down the coast. Right? Feel like moving logs via a river makes more sense. I know, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is we are going to make this extra bit here available. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of dent in there, a little bit of cut through here. There we go. And we'll just shape shave the corner of that off as well. In fact, we'll do this, and we'll do that. Okay, this is an important shipping route. Let's get our dock in, and we're going to put a ship depot near it, and we'll put a ship depot at the entrance that side and at the entrance this side. And then I think we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. We'll put one over here as well. Okay. Let's get one ship going. Right then. New ships. Cargo type logs. And the ship that we've been using is this particular freighter ship. It's fast, it's medium size, it's got a really good running cost. And we're going to full load here, go all the way down the coast, and unload there. Ooh, and we should refit and bring it back. Yes. So then we're going to go to the dock, to the depot, back to the dock, which will be a full load again. Then we're going to go all the way back down the coast. We'll drop it off at one of these towns near, like this one. Yes, let's drop it off at this town. If I can get a dock in there or something. Let's bring the... That's weird. Oh, there's a bridge there. I was like, why is that land being strange like that? It's because there was a bridge. There we go. So then we can put a dock in here. Not an airport. There we go. That accepts goods. Huh? Did I? Oh, I cleared the orders. Right, full load here. Go down all the way. Yeah, all the way down here. Unload. Refit. Pick up down there. All the way down here. Unload. Refit. And then you'll load back up again. Now let's get those refits in. So at these docks, that's where we want to... Are we going to full load the cargo? No, we'll just bring back whatever's available. We're not going to full load it. So then we're going to refit to goods. Let's just double check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's goods. Let's have a look. Oh, no. No. I'm thinking vanilla. Okay, it goes to a port or a timber yard. Oh, no. Okay, we need to find a port or a timber yard. But yes, it... Okay, so that needs to be refit to timber. Let's find a timber yard. So, which ones was it? Let's double check it again. So, industry chain, it goes to a port or a timber yard. Okay, let's get the world map out. So, down here, okay, we're looking for a port or a timber yard. So the ports... Oh, there's a port right next to it. Well, it's going to have to be that, right? Let's have a quick check for a timber yard. Timber yard. Yeah, it's going to have to be the port right next door. Now, is this in the coverage of the port? Yes. Hey, I'm Malaysia, but I speak English, so don't worry. I'm also family friendly. Family friendly. We like family friendly right here. Yeah. Yeah, we need to refit again, but I needed to work out where we were going. It should work. Yes, so what we need to do is get rid of this, because we don't need this dock down here anymore. What are you talking about? I don't want the bridge tool. I want the blowy uppy tool. There we go. Right. Back to the orders. Orders. Right. Can't use station. Yeah, I know you can't. Like, go away. And go away. So, we refit to timber. We go back to the docks. Then we come down here. Drop off at the docks. Refit to logs. Right. produces logs. And then go back round again. Okay? Hey, how about you build a train line? Oh, we've built many train lines. We might do that. If you've got any specific ideas. Yeah. So there we go. So that's the orders of that ship. That's fine. That's good. It's going to go one way and back the other. And bi-directional. Love a bi-directional route. Let's then clone it so that we've got 6 of them. Because what we're going to be doing is bringing in the other logs. Okay, so we've got logs here. I'm going to dig a channel. I'm going to go all Wizard Brandon on this. Okay. Today we're going to take a leaf out of Brandon's book. We're going to dig a channel there to number 2. Now number 3 is right near a river. So we will use the river. Let's see. Lock. And then I think we're going to need... yeah, we'll do our own separate bit down here for that. Now, we might need... no, is it in range? No, it needed to be 1 square further over. Brilliant. I mean, we could use a spread station, but let's just put it in the right place to begin with, eh? Right, so we can put one there, we can put one here, we can put one here. We've got the ships going all the way through and round. Put one in the middle. These... oh, we've got another oil rig that... we've got a couple of oil rigs that we haven't serviced in this area. I mean, it's fine. Let's get these 2 moving in a second. So, we'll come to this one first. New ship. And we are doing logs. Now, these ones are just going to do a simple route, okay? These ones are the short transfers. So, we're going to full load here. Come under the bridge. Down to here. And transfer. And that's it. We'll set... too many vehicles? Oh, I beg to differ. Maximum number of ships. Let's just put 0 on the end, right? Can't be running any slower than the simulation I'm currently running on the other computer. Now, yes, let's clone that so there's 3 of them. Send them on their way. Then we'll do these ones. There we go. And for these ones, we're gonna may as well clone this one because it's going to do the same. Except it's a different order slightly. So instead of that first order, we're going to full load here. There we go. Right, we don't need that sign anymore, and we don't need this sign anymore. All right, okay, that's 3 of them. That's 3 of them. Evil fish. Oh yeah, evil fish down here. Let's get rid of them. Evil fish gone. There might be some evil fish down there. We'll have to see. But we've got most of the evil fish down there. That's fine. By the way, folks, if you are interested in the evil fish t-shirt, you want to go to the T store, .masterhellish.net. That's different for the whistles. They're at the H store, .masterhellish.net. H store, T store. Okay? Check them out if you wish to do so. Right then. They're moving in here. No, it's okay because that's open sea. It's not a canal. It's not a river. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Right then. We've got... what's this? Jimmy Jones had a question. I think. I'm not sure. Okay, well, we'll crack on. Now, if we do a little dig through here and a little dig connecting these two, then we can get our ship to come all the way down here. There we go. What's this? What? Yeah, there's the logs. Now, we're going to do a bit of straightening out. So, what we'll do is we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. That's much better. And then one lock there. One lock there. And we'll get some depots and stuff in as well. Yes. Oh, thank you very much, everybody. So, James has sent in a super chat there. Thanks for teaching me how to play. You're very welcome. I'm glad that you are enjoying the game. And you're not getting too swarmed by evil fish, I hope. So, thank you very much. I'm just thinking I need a bit of a place to put a closer... Let's just do like this. And then we can put one there like that. There we go. We'll clone one of these ships. There we go. We don't need this label anymore. Okay. What do you mean estimated costs? That's because I was holding shift instead of control. Right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. There's this one right in the middle, and then there's this one further away. This one that's further away, I'm not really sure about that. Yeah. So, but have we got any ships on their way? Oh no, I can't see any ships on the way. Okay. Let's have a look here. Yep, none of these have made any money yet. They will. Okay, they will. We also need to get the farm supplies in. So we need to make... Hang on a minute. What does this make? Oh, it makes engineering supplies, this port. Well, what was the other thing? Right, so if we look at the sawmill and the industry chain, the timber yard... No, it makes building materials. Although, if we get the building materials... to a bulk terminal, that will make farm supplies. So would a supply yard. So we want building materials... timber yard. Oh my goodness. Oh, hang on a minute. Right, hang on. I'm trying to get an extra chain in the journey here. This does create engineering supplies, and goods. Okay, so we don't want a port. Yeah. Oh! There we are. James sent a gift of a membership. And it looks like Ruslin's received it. So there you go. Thank you very much for the membership gift. Nice work. Right. Yes, we're going to rework this, folks. We're going to rework this. So instead of coming down to this port, okay, from the sawmill, we need to go somewhere else. Okay, so going to the port... only produces engineering supplies and goods, and that's not what we want, I don't think, right? So, we're going to go to a timber yard. And then we're going to take the building materials to somewhere else. So let's find a timber yard. Oh no, they're inland, I bet, aren't they? Is that a timber yard? That's a builder's yard? Was it definitely want to double check that? Hang on a second. Yeah, timber yard. Okay, world map. Timber yard. There is one there. It's right
Fantastic.
in the town. Maybe we should get a new timber yard. There it is, right in the town. I think if we put a timber yard in, like somewhere around here or there, that would be best. So let's fund a new industry, a timber yard. Timber yard. Can I fund one here? Yes. Okay. So we'll drop off there at the timber yard, change and then go back. Right. So let's just modify the orders here. So before going, instead of going to this landing here, we're going to go to the timber yard. So we'll put the timber yard in, and we'll also rename it so it's easier to check. So I think I typed that correctly. Oh my goodness, look, there's a bit of a graphical glitch there. So we're going from the docks at the top to the timber yard. Then we refit and start at the beginning. Okay? Sorted. Now, the timber yard is going to create building materials, and we need to take them somewhere that's going to give us our farm supplies. So it's not a builder's yard. Okay? That's no good. It could be a bulk terminal. It can't be a hardware store. It could be a supply yard. So either a supply yard or a bulk terminal. Let's have a look, see if we've got any of them around here. So supply yard, not really. Bulk terminal. Oh, there's one on the other side of the water there. So there's a bulk terminal here. I mean, really, I think there should be a bulk terminal there. So let's fund one. I think we'll be all right. Fund industry, bulk terminal. We'll actually just do a supply yard because they do both. Supply yards. Supply yard's good for supplies. So there we are. So then we can just get the building materials from the timber yard to the supply yard. And then we'll have our supplies. So let's rename this. Supply yard. But, and here's the but. How are we going to distribute these farm supplies? I think maybe we should use aircraft again, because that was fun previously, right? Right, hang on a second. So, Paul the Nerd purchased a train. Can I name a ship HMS Paul the Nerd? You know what? Yes. Yes, you can. Let me just arrange that for you. So what we'll do is we'll do the first ship in this list. Ship 294. HMS Paul the Nerd. There you go. You've named a ship. Don't forget to add a waiting time for ships loading at the sawmill, otherwise you'll get terrible ratings and little timber. I'll think about that. Right, so we're going to get the supplies across from here to there. Oh, I think that's the first ship on its way. Is that the first ship in that group? Hang on a second. Oh, I think that's the... No, it's not the first ship. It's the second. All right, here's the first ship that's on its way. So, we'll get back to that ship shortly. Let's have a look here. What we need another ship depot. And let's do... We are doing building materials. Building materials. Oh my, there's a whole different group, but there we are, building materials. So we'll just go here, full load there, drop them off here, go back again. It's only a short trip. We'll do it so that there's two of them. I think that might be all we need for now. Yeah. We says I need to have my alcohol office name too. Is that the one that's down here? This one. Because I think we named the hotel. Is this the office that you bought? Hi, enjoying the stream? Could you have delivered the goods from the original port to the supply yard? Let's have a look. Maybe. Let's have a look. So, we get goods from here, and the supply yard accepts goods. We could have, yes. We could have done it like that. Could have done, yeah. But we're not now. So there we go. Yeah. The Wee Pub. Fair enough. That's what we'll name it. We need to name something after a Viewer Plus subscriber as well. Where are we looking? Here we go. There we are. Fantastic. Yeah. Timetable. Nah, I'm not doing timetables. No, timetables unnecessary, I feel. What was I doing? Right, so then we got this supply yard that's going to start getting a load of farm supplies that we need to distribute out. I think we'll do it by air because over in the alcohol section, when we did a lot of shipping stuff, distributing the supplies by helicopters worked really quite well. They were able to, they have small quantities. They move not too slowly, actually. This is like the one use of helicopters which I feel is like the right thing for helicopters. And then all the estates were gung-ho properly. So we're going to do it. We're going to distribute them. And we're going to do it with the correct way of doing the orders. I didn't do the orders properly last time. So, helicopter airports, heli station. We'll connect it up here. And then we'll drop off at... you know what? We'll use a helipad because it's got a depot. So we'll have one helipad... here. We'll have one helipad here. We'll have a helipad over here. And we've run out of ships. And I think there's... yeah, we'll have a helipad over here as well. Now, before we do anything else, we need more of this ship. So let's send them on their way. We've got... too many logs there. They're all been dropped off from other places, which is exactly how it should be. Now, before we get the farm supplies in, should we do the final logs? I think these logs are going to have to be done by road. There's no two ways about it, right? So let's get a truck stop in here, and then we'll put our heliport on the back. So this town is connected to it, overspreads these two rivers, no problem. Then we've just got to get up to here. It's quite a distance, actually. It's longer than I was expecting, but that's okay. Let's just make sure we're kind of... do we need to make sure we're on grid? That's grid. That's grid. There we go. So we'll just put roads in here. Then we'll go from this town to here. I don't know how we're going to go across there. Oh, there we go. And then we need to ideally be on grid here. No, that's not it. No, we need to go one more over. Okay. So if we go across, that's 1, 2, 3. Then that's it there. There we go. Oh, I missed it. I actually tried to undo that though. Control Z. That should be. You know this sandbox options that I'm not using, by the way. That'd be a nice sandbox option. Undo. Although it'd be very complicated to program that, I think. To program an undo into OpenTTD. I'm not sure it'd be appropriate. Yeah. Right then. So, that's that all hooked up. We just need to have the stops down the other side. So, we'll make sure that this is all linked up. And we'll put a couple of depots along the route. So, one here, one there. It's quite a long route. I don't know if we can get any in the town, but we definitely want to get one down here. There's a little hole just there that we can pop a depot in, I think. Right, new vehicles. We're going to be transporting logs. And we're going to be full loading here, going all the way through those two towns, and transferring here. Did I do transfer orders on everything else? Must have done, right? Oh, we'll check them soon. I think it's because I cloned the orders that I didn't have to press the transfer button. Anyway, let's get at least 15 road vehicles. And now we're going to turn our attention over here. Okay, so this ship is the first ship making its journey. The ship has 980 tons of logs waiting to be dropped off. It's travelled a good distance down the coast. Full of those logs, it's broken down a couple of times, and it's about to drop off. What income do you think we're going to get in thousands? I'm going to make my guess. Okay, so it's gone quite a long way, but there's nearly 1,000 tons of it, but it is also slow because it's a ship. Nearly 1,000 tons of logs. Quite a long distance by ship. I'm going to say 80,000. Yeah, I think I'm going to say 80,000. Right then, what's chat saying? 40, 43, 32, 57, 33, 81, 100, 250,000. Let's see what it says. 163. Nice. Okay. Wow. Most of us really went low there, didn't we? So the ship has now refit, and it's gone there to pick up logs. It hasn't got any logs. None were created. I'm a little bit confused by that. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Did it refit properly? Timber. I meant timber. I did mean timber. Oh, here we go. Right, summer's been produced now, so the next ship should get it. Right, how are we doing down here now? Do we need more ships? We do need more ships, okay. Clone pretty much any ship that's going down the coastline. There we go. And Brandon goes 150k. Too late, Brandon. Does Brandon need to refresh? It was way off. Right, good. Now, so the first ship isn't going to bring anything back, but the rest should. Look, there's timber there now. The ship's going to go to the depot. Okay, it's going to break down first. And it's going to refit from logs to timber. It's going to pick up a load of that timber and bring it back. You can refit on the station? Does it have to be a separate order? It is timber. There we go. So we've gone from the docks, refit to timber, back to the docks again. I do think that wasn't a feature if you go back a number of versions. Bear with me a second, folks. Just double checking it. Just making sure. None of my notifications are urgent. Nope, we're all good. Yeah. You can unload and refit on the same order, question mark? I don't know about the same order. That was some decent money that ship made for its drop-off. So if these ships are probably going to make some decent cash, right? Oh, we got our first truck transferring. Which I think means this station needs more trucks, right? Yeah, we need more trucks. It's quite a long journey to do by truck, but where are the trucks? Yeah, they are. Look, they're coming through these invisible bridges. The new main line. Wait, no, the new main line goes through there. I think some of my lights are a bit dull. We'll have to have a look. So now we need to get those helicopters in to do the supplies. Okay, let's get them going. So instead of doing individual routes, we're going to do a multi-route again. So we're going to get one aircraft. We're going to refit it to do farm supplies because I forgot to do that. We're going to go here, load. Then from there, we'll go to the first place, unload. Then we'll come back here and load. Then we'll go down to the second place, unload. Come back here and load. Come down to the third place, unload. This one. Back here. And finally down to there. Okay. So we're nipping between the supply yard and all of our forests. And we'll close that out so there is a good deal of them. Do we full load? Do we full... I think we should full load. Hang on, let me have a quick think. No, I'm not going to full load for now. We'll send them on their way. Right, how we're doing? Looks like we're doing okay at the moment. Trucks are bringing in more. Should be a good amount of timber coming through here. Excellent. Nice. Might even need some more ships. I think the first ships are on the way back. Yep, there we go. The first ships are on their way back. I put an hangar order in. Thank you very much. Let's check this. Yep, landing hangar. Which one was that? This one, right? So instead of that hangar, we want to go to the actual lander. And there's another one. Oh, there's another hangar there. That was the supply yard as well. God, it's so easy to accidentally click the hangar, right? There we go. Oh. Got a tiny bit of lag there. It looks like they're the only hangars that were in the list. So I've sorted it. Thank you very much. Can you use unbunch on helicopters? Yes. I mean, I don't think I need to here. Because we're not... We're using the amount of supplies and the throughput of the supply yard to naturally unbunch these helicopters. Okay, so they'll all be coming in, they'll all be going round. I think the full load order would probably unbunch them the most, but there's nothing... You know what? I'm going to change it to full load. This feels like a bad idea. Right, production is still 0. Is there any... Oh, look, petroleum fuels. Right, aren't we making some petroleum fuels down here? Yes, and we are transporting it. Where are we transporting it to? Okay, so if we go to here, we can see we've got ships with petroleum fuels. Sutton Ridge Docks. Where's that? Down here. Apparently we're bringing the petroleum fuels to the petrol... Well, we'll just divert that. Let's change it. So, these ships with the petroleum fuels, instead of going to these docks in the town and just dumping it at a petrol station, We'll dump it over here at our supply yard. There we go. Didn't know they would take off at the same time. I mean, I didn't. We've got helicopters waiting. There's yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Looks like they can land over here if they're going into the hangar. Oh, it looks like they wait in the hangar. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, hi Twitch chat. Hello. How many people we got watching on Twitch? 8 people watching on Twitch right now. That's fine if Twitch is your chosen platform. If you do want to watch me at a higher resolution and a higher bitrate, better quality, I do stream at a better quality on YouTube. I would do it on Twitch, but they don't let me because they don't. What would happen if you click the hangar with the ship order? Would you be able to find the dock or get like I don't know. Yeah, no. Right, so if you click the hangar with a ship, it just does the whole station. It ignores the hangar. There you go. We have our answer. So, we just happen to be making the right sort of supplies down here. And it looks like only 79% was transported. It is gung-ho though, so we won't need these docks anymore. Right? So they can go away. How are we doing down here? We've got a lot of logs. The ratings are quite good though, so let's just clone the log vehicles. Get another batch of 10. There we go, batch of 10. Ooh, look at that building. That building looks cool. I mean, it's a bit difficult to see because of all the other buildings, but there's some good buildings in this building set. I like the total town replacement set. Look at these. And they change over the years. There's like 4 different sets. Oh my goodness, look at that. Petrol station, petrol station, petrol station, petrol station. 4 of them on the same couple of blocks. Anyway. The ship develops wings and swoops in. Hey Max, welcome to the stream. Yeah. Okay, Twitch chat says, I love watching on an inferior platform. Well, if Twitch let me stream at the same rate, maybe I would. But they don't let me. So, there we go. Right then, so we can actually boost the amount of petroleum fuels coming out of this liquids terminal by adding ships to the new oil rigs that are in this lake that we just haven't used. Okay, so let's do that now. So we're going to do one here and one here. And we will use these ones as a clone. So clone ship, these ones. And we will get rid of this full load order up here and add a full load order for that one. We'll clone it so there's 2 of them. Send them on their... Oh, missed it. Send them on their way. And then we'll do the same thing over here. So we'll go clone this ship. I did it with control. It's alright. I can just do stop sharing orders. Then safely press the wrong key. Delete the first order and then full load there. There we go. Yeah. How are you growing those cities with so few stations in them? You only need 5 stations. Any more than 5 stations, pointless. Yeah. Let's see. Should I already see Hellish points on my Viewer Plus account? Not sure how that works. Hellish points are for viewers and Viewer Plus. You just get double points if you're Viewer Plus. So you should be able to see the points. If you're not getting points, it's because... likely because your YouTube name is not correct. So let's have a quick look. Let me just have a quick look at my site just to refresh my memory. So if we go to portal.masterhellish.net, it says your external username for Twitch or YouTube needs to be put in there. Okay, and then Yeah, it says external username. You put your Twitch username in or your YouTube display name. Right? According to the field, it should be a YouTube display name, not your username. You did set it. Well, if you've set it, then it should work. And you should start seeing points. Remember, it takes, I think, 10 minutes for the first set of points to come in. Liquid terminals do not scale production. Oh, no. They don't scale production. I wish they did scale production. Yeah, so we're only going to get 189 units. Never mind. No, nothing to do with your Google account. Don't link your Google account unless you want to link your Google. If you want to, right, the Google account on the website is purely to give you an option to log into the website. Nothing to do with Hellish points, the integration, all that sort of stuff. If you go to the portal, it shows you there's a link showing you where in your profile to put your YouTube display name. You don't have to give any of your YouTube account details. All I need is what your display name is in plain text. And then a Hellish tool system will do the automatic stuff in the portal. You see 0 since the beginning of the stream. It might be because of the special character in your display name. Make sure that that's correct, okay? Oh, we've got 2 trains here that seem to be racing each other. I think one of them's ever so slightly in the lead. Aussie Gaming, good evening, welcome. Anyway, we have supplies coming in now by the looks of it. Why are these just circling? Oh, they're servicing. Okay, fair enough. So this one is normal production. Oh no, it's enhanced production now. Oh no, we're missing ships. We need more ships. There we go. Throw more ships into the mix. There we go. Have we got any supplies here? Yes, the first lot of supplies are coming in. And they're all taking off with the supplies. And they're all going around. I think they will spread out. No, you shouldn't have to change your YouTube display name. If it's not working with the character, we need to look into it and fix it. Okay? If you can, drop a message on the Discord in maybe the general chat or something, and one of my moderators will flag it for me to look into for you. Helicopters, brave move. No, Peter, it's working fine. Look, over here, we've got a proof of concept where we've got a trading post and a heliport with helicopters coming in, picking up the supplies and taking them to the various different places, and they're all gung-ho, just like they need to be. So it works quite well. Helicopters in this are doing their job beautifully. Now what we need to do is check around here, because if any of these places are going to start enhancing production, we're probably going to need more ships. So this one is gung-ho production now. So these ships are going to fill up quicker. Yeah. I think we're looking pretty good. Now, are we unloading at the timber yard? Oh no, that's supplies. Okay, so we're looking for a ship to come back. Probably this one. And see what it is. Yeah. Oh, right. I think I need to get a drink. It's not getting... it is a little bit warm in the office. You know what? This is quite good. I wonder if we can get any more extra timber in. I mean, there's a forest right there. So we could do a little shuttle system, right? Let's do that. Let's get some extra timber in. New ships. Actually, not new ship. We'll just clone this one. Get rid of all of the orders. Boop. Full load here. Come down and just drop off there. Don't pick anything up. Just help out. We'll get 2 of them going. And there was another one. I could have sworn there was another one just round here. Let's have a look at the world map again. Right, it's a forest we're looking for. Yeah, it's just over here. I mean, it's embedded in a city. Is there a points lookup? No. No, there's only... You can see your own points on the portal. So if you go to the portal, it will tell you how many Hellish points you have. Apparently I have 1. I think that's wrong. I don't think it's working for me. Yeah. I think it's because I changed my YouTube display name. So we'll see. Let's get a train whistle. Okay, let's go in with another train whistle. Here we go. Well, that's a different one. So I've got 2 train whistles, by the way, folks. There's the train whistle with the Master Hellish on, and it's only the Master Hellish. And there's also a train whistle with Master Hellish, and it also says train whistle with a little train on it. So it depends which one you want. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there's the sawmill. Oh, there it is. Right, can we get to that quite easily? Supplies logs, yes. Clone that one. And change that first order. There we go. I don't want an estimated cost. It's the second time I've done that, eh? I mean, I can manually look it up in the database, but we'll save that for after a stream, right? Just make a note of all the names and stuff, and we'll have a look. We'll look into it. All right then. So what's the production like over here? Okay, not too bad. Not a massive amount transported. That one is full of timber now, though. Oh, it's broken down. It's not a park. It's just it's an actual industrial forest. I mean, I guess people could take a walk in the forest if they really wanted to. Right, now things are starting to heat up here. Yeah, that production of that one's currently normal. Production of this one's gone to gung ho now. What about this one down here? Yeah, that one's gung ho. So some of these now are shooting up to gung ho as these helicopters go around. Start doing their job. More and more stuff is being put into the supply yard. More and more farm supplies coming in. Timber yard is transporting building materials. Look, we're getting a more. How much money do we make on the return journey? Surely this has got to be like nearly 200,000, right? 104. It's a little bit disappointing, isn't it? Yeah. What are we doing this stream? This stream, we are doing stuff up and down the east coast. At the moment, we've got a load of ships going up and down. We're taking logs one way, and we're taking timber the other. We've got a little timber stuff thing going on, and we're going to probably name this area after a viewer plus subscriber sometime soon. Yeah. In the Netherlands, we have production forests that are allowed to let people to walk around. Ooh. That sounds interesting. Yeah. Right. You shared a screenshot of how to make a ship wait without timetabling the entire route. I don't know if we've got... Let's have a look. Okay, so you timetable, not timetable, not timetable. Timetabled, stay for 60 seconds. Yes. That is one way of doing it. You could do it with probably do it with a conditional order. As well. Although, like, if you were that concerned, you would just full load. Wouldn't you? But it's working fine. Right. We don't need this order. I don't think. I just saw it happen. Did you guys see that happen as well? Is there another one about to arrive? No. We'll keep an eye on this. We'll keep an eye on that. So I think we've maxed that out, unless we start looking at this one over here. Actually, that one could be brought in by road quite easily as well. We just extend this road. Do a road bridge here. And that's it. We're connected. I mean, exactly how we'd connect that, I'm not exactly sure. There's a lot... Oh, I suppose we could just use inline ones. Yeah, we can just do... boop. What we'll do is we'll give them a few different options of places they can go. That just, like, connects up. Like this. And then they'll need a depot. And then we'll put a depot over here. And there we go. So we get a wood truck. We tell them to full load here, go through the city, along this road, along that road, and then they're going to drop off here. Again, that needs to be a transfer order. This should be transferring, right? I didn't see it. But it arrived with something... Oh, is it because of my... Oh, it's because of my... What's it? Transparency options. There you go. We can see it now. Unloading, transfer. There we go. Let's get quite a few of them. And we also want to be able to do the heliport. So... Boop. There we are. And we're going to have to add that into the order chain. So, where's a helicopter? There's a helicopter. So what we're going to do is at the end of the list of the orders, we're going to send it one more time to pick up supplies. And then we're going to come down here. No, wait, not there. Oh, yeah, over here. And we're going to drop them off. There we are. So that one has been added into the loop now. The vehicles are all loading up and they'll add in as well. We might even need some more ships over here, but I think at the moment we're doing okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about it. I forgot to check over here. Oh, we just missed it. Thomas. Good evening, fellow tycoons. Good evening. Yes. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I shouldn't be hungry, but I am getting hungry. Right, we'll check this ship as it comes in. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, please remember to give it a like. Thank you very much. We've had, let's see, we've had one new channel member. We've had one brand new viewer plus subscriber. So what we need now is somebody to be a sub on Twitch. Now you could use your Twitch Prime if you've got Twitch Prime and you're not using it. Right, hang on a second. Let's just have a look at the orders here as this goes in. So we're currently unloading and we're at the first order of the docks. As you can see, it's unloading, and once it's unloaded, it'll refit at the docks and go to that order. Here we go. So it's refitting and it's still on that order and it's still loading, look. Okay. So we're still on the refit order. Up here, there's the arrow. But it is now loading. Which means this extra order here is not needed. Okay. So I will remove that. Oop. There we go. Jobs are good. There we go. Skittle, thank you very much for your Prime sub there. We've had one on each of the platforms. Oh, and we've had somebody gift a sub as well. Thank you very much. And there was an anonymous gifter. So thank you very much for the Twitch sub there. So if you get confused between the different things, this is how it works around here. There we go. Oh, it looks like my camera's off the screen. There we go. So we've got YouTube memberships, we've got Viewer Plus, and we've got Twitch subs, all of which support me, and they support me at different amounts with different things, and I get different shares. So I've made this screen to hopefully make it a little bit easier for people to understand and make choices about the way that they'd like to support me. Of course, you don't have to do either of those. If you go to my website, masterhellish.net, there's a whole page about supporting me, and most of the options on that page are free. So you can check that out as well. Okay. You use skip orders for the first time thanks to my video. Ah, yes, that was my recent video about conditional orders. So there you go. I'm glad that you're using them. Okay, we've got 4,000 tons of logs. Why are these ships here loading and nothing going on? Timber. Did they not refit properly? Oh, hang on a second. What are the orders here? Did they not refit to logs? Did I mess the orders up? Okay, we're going to rename this to Big Logs. It's going to be in capitals as well. No, this is called Big Logs. So what we need to do is at Big Logs, we're going to refit at the station to logs. Go to the docks, refit to timber, go to the timber yard. We don't need to go to the depot anymore. Get rid of that. I think there's just some that, like, missed the order. That one's servicing. I think we're okay now. No. I'm not sure what happened then. It looks like there was a... Like, it skipped something in the orders? Yeah. Is it possible to do individual service intervals for a route or group of ships? Good question. I don't think so. Nah. Oh, hang on a minute. Delete group. Rename selected group. You can do the colours. You can do the colours on a group. And in the game settings, you can change all of them. But that's it. Lig bogs. Lig bogs. Now, I think you either change them all, or you change the individual ones. There's no way to do groups. Right, let's clone some of these ships going up here, because we need more. I think the helicopters are starting to kick in now. So this one is production normal. 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 Okay. Gung-ho. And gung-ho. Okay. I think... yeah, we need more helicopters. And I'm going to change the orders so that they're not full load. I don't think they should be full load. I didn't do them full load to begin with. They should just pick up whatever's there and just do it. And we don't need to unbunch them. We don't need to use full load because the natural throughput of this supply yard, like only having 3 landing pads, will give us a natural kind of bottleneck that will spread them out. So there we go. All the depot order was added after the first ship departed. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but we're fine now. It seems to be okay. Right then. Oh, we've got another Prime. Oh, wait, right, okay, everybody. Twitch is beating YouTube right now. we've had 3 Twitch subs in tonight's live stream, and we've only had 1 YouTube membership. What are you going to say to that, Twitch? Eh? All 152 of you. What are you going to say to that? What GRF do you use to force the cities to be built as a grid? 0. It's not a GRF. It's in the game settings. It is here in the towns. Road layout 3x3 grid. It's just a game setting. You don't need a new GRF. Okay. Comwise, thank you very much for your Twitch Prime sub. There's 152 on Twitch. No, there's 152 on YouTube. And there are 19 on Twitch. But at the minute, Twitch is beating YouTube in the amount of subs we've had this stream. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Whoa! James! Thank you very much, James, for your 5 gift memberships. Thank you very much. Look at that. We've got a load of people getting the memberships on YouTube now. Oh, Fran the Man with their Prime sub on Twitch. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. I'm losing count now. So that's... And if we're counting gifts, that's 5, 6... So that's 7 YouTube ones, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Twitch ones. So now YouTube's winning. Everybody go on Twitch. Anyway, how are we doing? Okay, yep, we're getting gung-ho now. Yep, the supplies are starting to flow. We're getting transfers here. What? Oh yeah, transfers, ships transferring logs. Logs going. There's quite a few ships going up and down this coastline now. What's production like over here? 0. Brilliant. Viewer Plus is better. That is true. Viewer Plus is best. Yeah, because that's why I made this graphic. Because, like, Viewer Plus is cheaper than a Twitch sub, and I get a much bigger share. So it's a win-win situation all around, really, isn't it? Except Amazon, who own Twitch, don't get as much. So basically, if you don't like Jeff, use Viewer Plus instead of Twitch. But if you've got Prime anyway, it is appreciated to pass that on to me. It all helps support me and my move from hobby content to full-time content. Much appreciated. Right then. You know what, folks? I feel like we've had quite a few extra new members on YouTube. I feel like doing a little bit of a celebration, right? If we get... I have to pick a goal. Oh, no, you can only do super chats as goals? Right, I'll do it manually, and I'll just say, if we get 4 more new members before the end of the live stream, I will gift a member. So I'll add an extra one. Okay? Right, let the master move his logs. No time for this nonsense. Yes, we are moving the big logs. Now we need to name this this log and yard area, like this new wood zone, the wood zone, after a Viewer Plus subscriber. That's one of the perks of being a Viewer Plus subscriber. So what we'll do is we'll let the wheel spin on Viewer Plus subscribers, and we'll find out who we're going to name this area after. That work? I don't know. Let's have a look. We did. There we go. So there we go. All 93 Viewer Plus subscribers listed on the wheel. I do have a plan to make the wheel bigger so we can fit more people on. But today's Viewer Plus subscriber that is getting picked is Goody Two Shoes. I don't think we've got your name in this season. I am going to just check the sign list. Let's have a look. I'm not seeing you yet. No, I'm not seeing you yet. And I think we got... What else did we get there? We got... I think it was a train whistle. I'll check in a second. Let's jump over back into the game. So this is going to be... Oh, no. I've already thought of one for this. So this is getting named after the Viewer Plus subscriber Goody Two Shoes, right? So this is Goody Woody. Right? Colorific wheel, yes. I thought we got a train whistle in there, but I didn't see it. I don't know. Woody Two Shoes, that's another good one, DJ. I like that. Yeah, I do think that Goody Woody. It's gonna be Goody Woody, right? It's Woody Two Shoes. That's fun too, right? Yeah, it's a yes from me, says Thomas. So thank you very much, Goody Two Shoes, for being a Viewer Plus subscriber. Almost 30k hubs. Almost 30k Hellish subs. Hellish, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Aussie Gaming. We can have a quick look at the subs now. 29,000. Oh, wow. We've jumped up a good amount there. Thank you very much, everybody, for following along. I have done some pretty big videos recently. The one that went pretty big. You really liked the 100 AI video. And I've got a few more. Oh, I really wish I could tell you about one of the videos. Oh, I really wish I could tell you about one of the videos. But it would spoil it so much. I've done a couple of teasers, but I'm not going to do any more teasing on that video. I'm not going to give anything else more away. We got a train whistle, did we, from Thomas? Okay, here we go. Here's an extra train whistle then. Fantastic. There we go. Guardian says the 100 AI video was amazing. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, we've got more chatters over here. If there are critters in those woods, they should be called Goody Two Shrews. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, if you think that video is awesome, I've got another video like it that's awesome, and I've got another video not like it that's even more awesome. Fran the Man, thank you very much for the Membership Plus. New member. There we go, Fran the Man. Thank you very much for your support on Membership Plus. I think that brings us up to 7 now. 3 more to go, and I'll give one away. I'll give a membership away. Right then, I think that's this area done, because we've got all the logs moving. We've got all the supplies. There's a billion. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of helicopters. Why are those helicopters all circling like that? They're all trying to get to the supply yard.
Fantastic.
This isn't good. Can we only have one land at once? Oh god, there's a load in the depot as well. Oh no, this is pretty bad. I think I've overdone it. Okay. We're having a second heliport, and we're changing the orders. Okay. So, let's get the name right. So this is going to be Supply 2. And then in the orders list, we're going to go to Supply Yard, then we're going to go to Supply 2. Then we're going to go to Supply Yard, and then we're going to go to Supply 2. Then we're going to go to Supply Yard, then we're going to go to Supply 2. Let's check this. Supply Yard, big log, Supply 2, that one, Supply, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Yes. There we go. So I've just doubled the throughput. Hopefully we'll be alright. Hopefully the throughput issue will... This is what's going to space the helicopters out as well. So there we go. So lots of choppers. Yeah. What's going on here? Ooh. A triple member fan. Fran the Man, I believe, is a channel member, a YouTube subscriber, a Viewer Plus subscriber, and now a Twitch Prime as well. So thank you very much, Fran the Man, for all the support. Yes. So we're up to 7. If we get 3 more, I'll give one away. Right. So, what else can we do? Well, we could probably boost the producer's maximum rate if any required cargo is supplied. Okay, so we can't do anything more. We can't do anything more. We're already supplying 2 different things. It doesn't matter. That's the maximum. So we go. How many helicopters can land? I don't know. Let's do some fast forwarding, because sometimes it's easier to see things if they're fast forwarding. So it looks like they can only land outside of the... Yeah, they can only land one at once. I think. Although it looks like they are servicing as well. But I think it's because they're servicing because they've been waiting for so long. Right? So if we can have them... Yeah, it's because they're servicing. Intercontinental. Let's have a look at the Intercontinental. So the Intercontinental... Oh, we've already got a couple of these. Let's just move over the other side of the map. There we go. The Intercontinental, I think, has 2 extra... has 2 helipads. But I don't think they can land where the aeroplanes go. Yeah. So if it's servicing, only 1 will land. Yes, I think that's right. So there we go. I think they're working fine. In fact, if we... Oh, we are on fast... I was going to say, if we fast forward, we are on fast... Oh, no, look, here we go. They're all going much better now. What's the frame rate of this game right now? We're running at 2.2 times speed. Flight of the Bumblebees, yes. Yes, we are getting through them now. Having both of these supply yards is now working good. Okay, they're all landing on different pads. I think the problem was the throughput wasn't enough. There was a lot going round. They then ended up backing up a little bit, which then made it worse because when they're backing up, they need to service, and when they need to service, it causes more problems. So having the 2 there is definitely doing the job quite nicely. That's the quickest game speed. Yeah, I think if we go show frame rate, and if we zoom in completely and just go over water, 2.9 I saw there for a moment. I'm running a simulation on my laptop. And the speed of the simulation on fast forward is 0.2. It's running at 1/5 speed. Oh no, it just dropped a little more. It went down to 0.14. It's a long time. That's a long time that simulation is going to be running for. Yeah. If you turn off fast forward, is it fast? What? I mean, the simulation rate goes back down to the correct number of frames. Yeah. There we go. You can probably station spread a 3rd or 4th heliport if there's a 2nd local authority. That is true. I don't know who the local authority is for this one. Local authority is none, it says. I mean, we don't need a 3rd or 4th. 2's doing the job. 1 was not enough. 2's doing the job, no problem. It is. Okay, folks, now I am going to take a very quick break. I'm going to get some water, refresh my drink. I will be back in 2 minutes' time, so not long. Don't go anywhere. But while I am out getting that little drink, then please let me know in the chat what you would like to see in the next part of the live stream. What can we do up and down this East Coast? I will see you in just 2 minutes.
How are we doing towards the goal of building vehicles?
Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about that. Let's.
I figured as much.
There is actually zero. There's zero there at the assembly plant, and there's an iron ore mine that also just popped up as well.
Yeah, I see that. Interesting.
Brandon, we're not even creating any tires yet. Okay, we are. What time did it start? 10 o'clock. We are nearly 40 minutes into this particular competition, and we're not even producing the thing that we need to then produce the thing.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, now you're talking.
Why?
I could no, Brandon. Oh. I couldn't resist. The egg was just stood on the edge, and then Brandon got revenge for you. I don't know if it's supposed to show it. Did you plug the power in? Jack Mac, you're a genius. Oh, surely it doesn't need the power. Like, surely the power is an optional extra, right? Because the light's on and it's configured.
I said get up. What do you think you're doing?
Somebody help! Come on, someone do something.
Oh no.
There you are. Get it. Yield, and I may still show mercy. Prepare to die!
Everybody's annoyed with me.
I'll make you pay.
Oh, and the guard as well. Oh no. Oh, there we go. A bit of the good old Skyrim, eh? I enjoyed playing that when I gave it a go on the channel, and it's a shame it doesn't really fit in with the channel theme and the kind of games that you guys are most interested in. I would love to get back to the Oblivion stuff. So there we go. Do love the Be Right Back clips. Can't wait until you add new ones. Yeah, I know, Fran the Man. If you want a clip to be a candidate to be in the Be Right Backs, do a YouTube clip and it might end up there. Right then, let's check up what we got here. So we've got a suggestion for doing highways. Oh, right, okay. Maybe we could do a highway. Should we do... I mean, we can't do one massive highway all the way down. That would be a potential nightmare, right? Do we have enough ships here? Look, we don't have enough ships here anymore. We've got loads of logs just sat around, waiting to be gone. Let's get another few ships on that. If we have a look at the ships at Big Logs and group by shared orders, we've got 3 that come from one place, 3 that come from another, 3 that come from another. We've got 2 lots of road vehicles, and then 31 doing the big log tour. Wow! Oh, look at this! Nearly 4 million last period. That's cool. Ships are making us a little fortune here. Yeah. A rocket sled highway. Yeah. What is that rally game called? Are you talking about one of the Be Right Back clips? Because is that me with the steering wheel, trying to get the steering wheel working in a rally game? Or was it us actually playing DayZ, not a rally game? I don't know. I didn't see. I wasn't here. I was Be Right Back. If you were talking about me trying to get the steering wheel working for the first time, that was Dirt Rally 2. I was going to say 2 point something, but it's just 0, so you don't need a .0, do you? It was Dirt Rally 2. Yeah. Highway named after a viewer plus. Oh. A highway. But there's no cities right here. I mean, let's have a look at the world map. There we go. Okay. What if we did a highway from this city to this city? Okay, not all the way down the coast, just down this section, okay? So the highway would be roughly this. But we then did junctions that allowed this city, maybe these three, and probably this one to then all be connected. Oh no, that was wrong. Undo. Connected on to the highway too. What do you guys think about that? Yeah. Livestock and food. We did food. Food was episode 2, I think. What do you guys think to this idea? Case Chisel says yes. Ugh. Hello, Master Breakfast. Don't make me hungry. Don't make me hungry. I might actually have to have a small snack. Connect villages in between to make it neat. I mean, we could connect this one as well. I don't think... What, really? This one would nearly need to be connected? I'm not sure about that. Start with the two you mentioned and highlight it. Yeah. Right, we're doing this then. Everybody seems to think it's a great idea. I mean... Okay. Okay, we'll do it. Fine. Fine. Gonna figure out how to do a highway across here now. Because of you lot. Yeah, and the highway's going to have some wiggles in it. It can't just be one great big straight road, because there's going to be stuff that we've got to get around and through. These streams are super chill. I know. I try and keep things generally quite super chill. There's one video coming up soon that isn't chill. It's a bit stressful. Right. What design do you guys want for this highway? Should we just do a normal road, or do you want a dual carriageway? Create one massive tunnel. We could use tunnels. Could use tunnels. That could help. What was that? Something just exploded. What? Hang on. What just exploded? There's no messages. Brilliant. Oh dear. Oh, and now, yeah. Nah, that wasn't something breaking down. That was like some sort of disaster or something. Yeah. Add a tram service to the highway. Oh, well, hang on. One step at a time. All right. Ring roads around the cities, potentially. We're not using right side driving. That would change way too much right now. Okay, let's start by trying to get a dual carriageway in the open area here, and then we'll see about connecting it up. Okay. So there's a big gap most of the way down here, right? So let's do that. There we go. I finished. There's our dual carriageway. Done. Now, when we get to this town, I feel like we should go under it, but then do connections either side. Right? So, tunnel. There we go. Not sure about this. That seems a bit naughty. We'll see. Yeah. And then obviously we've got to connect this little town up. This Flunborn is only 3,000 in population. It's not Flunborn. It's this one down here. This one that's a third of a million. Right then. How are we going to connect this town up? Well, we need a junction. We haven't got any junction designs. Let's think of a couple of junction designs. Okay, so first of all, basic junction would be probably just a normal bridge with an on... Ooh, hang on a minute. With an on and an off ramp. Like this. So... I think that would work, right? What cult did I join? Like, it's not a cult, okay? Where's that thing? We had a piece of merch concept. Oh no, it's not there. Where is it? Oh, my hard drive's gone to sleep. Hang on a second. My hard drives actually go to sleep. My computer very rarely uses the hard drives. In fact, I had a mini argument once with the manufacturer of my hard drives when I needed to return one of them because it wasn't working properly. And they were like, oh, you shouldn't be putting this in the computer. And I was like, no, I know it's a NAS drive. It's used as a NAS drive in a computer. So I have to wait for them to wake up. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Not merch. Oh yeah, that was it. Right, can I show that? Let me see if I can show that. Let me see if I can... Oh, I'm going to add this. Let me see if I can add it. Oh, here we go. There we go. Can we... I don't know if I can... Oh, filter... No, we don't want to do that. Master Hellish. Definitely not a cult. So, yeah, I think that's a good design. So we'll do the same design on the other side, right? And we can come up with a few different road designs, depending on like how big the roads are and the junctions are, and whether we've got a highway meeting a highway. Because then, probably the best thing, 1, 2, 3, yeah, because of the size and shape of the town, maybe we should come out another one. Yeah, let's do that. Road remove. There we go. So if the town grows, they can connect up with it more, but there we are. NAS drives, especially in a RAID, in a computer, is a mess. Why is it a mess? In what way is it a mess? The way I've got it set up, it works beautifully. Yeah. When will they add diagonal rows? They're not going to add diagonal rows. You need to give up on that. Yeah. You'd love to see me play Project Zomboid. Do you think you ever will? Done it. I've already got some in the playlist. Let's see. Master Hellish, YouTube Gaming. Playlists. Project. Brand new project. Project Zomboid Let's Play. Season 1. Playlist, I think that was. There must be more than one. Project Zomboid, Viewer Plus server. We had a Viewer Plus server as well. Yeah. Check out my playlists. There are a few playlists for Project Zomboid already. And it's one on the Max Permadeath list if you're interested in Max Permadeath. It's on pause at the moment. Yeah, right, okay. Off ramp not connected. Yep, thank you. Boop. There we are. It's not finished either. There we go. Off, on. And also these need to be like this. There we go. So they're the minor junctions. Let's have a look at doing a major junction now. So ideally, this town needs a major junction. I'm not quite sure how to do it. I think what we'll do is we'll do the major junction here because we'll give that town a bit of a highway as well. Right, so we'll have a highway that comes into the town like this, right? Maybe? There's nothing like there's nothing as messy as a client requesting a OS operating system months before end of life of a RAID. What? I'm not quite following you. No, we're not doing more. I don't know. Maybe a cloverleaf. But the thing is, this is a T junction, right? Yeah. Master Hellish was right. I messed my setup my slightly. Oh dear. So we want. Okay. This might not be as complicated as what I was thinking it might be. Let's do it bit by bit. Okay. So if we're doing this specifically, that one that goes in this way would go in here and in there, right? But then this one needs to do the opposite. Right? Yeah. Having a separate NAS is so much more convenient than inside a PC. Yeah, but you're saying it's convenient, but you haven't actually... Like, what's the why? Like, and it's cheaper in the long run too, running us 24/7 instead of a PC. Ah, right. I don't run my PC 24/7. Okay. Right. Okay. Right.
Well, here we go. It's tangent time.
Tangent time, folks. We're doing it. I'm going to quickly explain my data setup, and I've got a diagram to help me. Okay, and there's reasons why I do the things that I do in the way that I do, right? So let me just go to my file. Right. So I've got a number of drives on my computer. All of those drives do different things. Some of those drives are just standard NVMe SSDs. They've got the operating system on. There's one that I record to. It's not safe. It's not backed up. I don't care. The operating system is backed up. It's backed up by a robocopy command to my server. So I have the PC and the server, two different devices. So the OS is backed up to the server, and also my data drive from the computer is backed up to the server. But the data drive is a Windows storage space itself with redundancy. So if I lose a drive on the data drive, I can replace it. I'm good. But it's also robocopied over to the server. Now the server is also a Windows storage space with redundancy. So I can lose a drive on my computer and I'm fine. I can lose a drive on the server and I'm fine. And I can actually lose two drives on the computer because then I can back up from the server. In addition to that, my laptop OS is backed up to the server. And I also have a space on the computer storage drive which is backed up to a Google Drive for cloud backup as well. I wish I could draw... Oh, I can draw a diagram. Okay, I just need to do a smiley face while I draw. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, well. Oh, hang on, I can draw it on here. Here you go, look, I found it. There you go, it's my data plan. Right, so you've got my PC, my server, Google Drive, and laptop. The important thing here is the server has a Windows storage space, which is my main backups. Okay, I also have off-site backups. The off-site backups only come from a special part of the 6 terabyte storage drive. So 2 terabytes goes to the cloud, 4 terabytes goes to the server. Then my OS here and my OS down here and the OS here, all 3 of them are backed up to the server. Right? Oh, and also the game and app drive is also backed up. So there's a lot of backups. Right? So there's automated robocopies and there's manual robocopies as well. So essentially, redundancy. Where is the redundancy? So I could lose this drive and I'm fine. I could lose this drive and I'm fine. I can lose this drive and I'm fine. I can lose one drive in this storage space and I'm fine. I could lose this drive and I'm fine because of the off-site backups. I could lose a drive over here and I'm fine because it's in RAID. And I could lose a drive, 2 drives here and I'm fine because of the robocopy. So I could lose like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 physical drives across my network and in theory be okay. So in theory, okay, nice diagram. Thank you. Do you like my data plan diagram? Yeah, it's very high level. So let's just have a quick look here. Have you ever lost everything you had? No, because of this plan. Okay, I've always had some sort of redundancy. Okay, this is how my redundancy is set up at the moment, but I've always had at least some, and I've never lost everything. I nearly did. In the middle of a charity live stream once, we lost one of the main drives, but it was a RAID, so I replaced it. So that was okay. Mark says, epic. Look at all that wonderful NVMe. Yeah, there is. Yeah, so my PC has a 1 terabyte NVMe that's split in half. It also has a 4 terabyte NVMe for games. Then the server has a 1 terabyte NVMe for game and app servers. And then the laptop has a dedicated 2 terabyte NVMe. This is all stuff that I've built up over years and years and years, right? All right, button pressed. Time going. What button pressed? I'm going to time this startup from power on. Okay. How do you monitor the health of the main backup storage? So the main backup storage is Windows storage space. You can see the health on the server. I can see the health on the server for that. You only back up your current projects. Yeah, so you may have noticed that like the fast drive on that diagram had no backups at all. The OS drive has 1 backup and the data drive has 2 backups itself and the server backup. So different drives are backed up to different levels. The Google Drive backup is backed up to the cloud. I'm not sure if I have a local backup as well. I might have. I'll have to double check. So essentially, yes, it depends on how important it is as to how many backups are. If you don't have backups, please do something. All right, I should be able to come round to your house, stomp on your drive, like so that it is in little tiny pieces on your floor, vacuum it up, give you a brand new drive and go, there you go, don't worry about it. And you go, okay. Because you should be able to put that drive back in and recover. And if you can't do that, if you would lose something that has any amount of value, you need to do something about it. Okay? As a geek, as a techie, as a nerd, right? I know I've got family and friends, and I would say on at least a monthly basis, somebody comes up to me and say, can you help me with this? It's broken, or I've overwritten it, or this thing stopped working. And I very often have to say, I'm sorry, it's tough. You know, we can try, and we try, and then it fails because it's completely had it. But it's tough. And you need to do backups. So please do backup, everybody. It is important. Also, 2-factor authentication is important, folks. May as well, while we're shouting out important techie things, 2-factor authentication, make sure you don't use the same password for everything. If you need to, it's probably a good idea to have some sort of password manager, and please do get yourself your backups. Okay. Don't forget, having your backup at home means you technically don't have a backup. You only have copies. That is also true. That's why you also, if your house catches on fire, your neighbour's house catches on fire, water damage, etc. You are, yes. Which is why I have that Google Drive backup. So I do have offsite. In fact, I have an offsite for the 4 terabyte data drive. It's just not manually backed up. So, yeah. One of the main reasons I have copies on my server is because if I do something and overwrite a file, I go, oh no! Oh wait, hang on, I've got a copy. And oh, by the way, those data drive backups to the server, they're 2 separate backups alternating weekly. So I actually have 3 different copies of my data. The live one last week and the week before, or something like that. Yeah, get yourself an external hard drive, maybe, or something like that. Yeah. Just please, even if it's very basic, get yourself some sort of backup plan and do it. Please. One day, we'll have somebody come back in one of my chats and said, Hellish one day told me to back things up, and I started backing things up, and then I lost everything, but I had my backup. It will happen. Yeah. Right. So I hope you've... Yeah. Let me just double check something. Oh, I used to have a LAN server as well, but I don't anymore. So, there we go. That's my data plan. I think it's up to date as well. My up-to-date data plan. Right. Back to OpenTTD. I hope most of you enjoyed that rather than disliked it. Okay. Right, so yes. I was trying to not do this. So we need to come off here. So we could actually quite easily get off the road. That's not a problem. Right. But getting off over here and then getting round and on is a problem. It's the same as a railway, isn't it? It's the same as a railway. Same issue as a railway. So, I think what we'll do is instead of that, we'll do like a roundabout. Tunnel the main highway. Could do. We're going to do a roundabout sort of thing. Right. So, what do we need? We need an on and an off right next to each other. Then we'll need a way up and a way on. And this all needs to be moved back by 1. You know, doing junctions like this reminds me of playing City Skylines. It does. It reminds me of playing City Skylines. Right. Do these bridges need to be separated? I feel like they do. Let's do it like this to begin with. Oh, I'm not sure I like this. No, this isn't good enough. We'll figure this out. I'm trying to invent something new here. There are things that I could just do. Yeah. You wish that OpenTTD would continue one way through turns. Yeah? So what I was thinking is something like this, right? So you end up with like a roundabout effect. The bridges need to be at least 1 apart so that we can get an extra one in down here. I think we can do that without messing things up too much. But 1 apart wouldn't be symmetrical, so let's make them 2 apart. There we go. So let's see what this is like. Ah, now the roads would need to do a little bit of kinking as well. Now here we've got an industry in the way. So it's going to have a wiggle. Or we could just move it. Oh, we could just move the whole thing along a little bit. I don't like this little wiggle, but one of them's going to have a wiggle. What do you think, folks? Also, we can't put the One Direction bit there. Alright, let's move it along. Ugh. There we go. There we are. It'll be alright. So, that can connect up there. That looks okay. We'll get rid of that. That can connect up. Oh, yes. I think we're getting there with this now. Yes. I think this design should be pretty good. And there we go, I think. Right, can anybody see any problems with this? I don't think I can see any issue with it. So we go through that way. Oh, well, that one has to have it that way. That has to have it that way. And then in there, out there. Nope, wait. And there we go. What's wrong with that? There we go. Right, what we got going on here? Let's have a look. Going to steal the concepts from TTD and put them in your game. So long, suckers. Oh, yes. I think that's okay. Is there a copy and paste function in OpenTTD like Factorio? No. I think there's some basic copy and paste stuff going on inside the patched version of OpenTTD, but not in TTD. Yeah, 4 lanes going into 2 on that. Yeah, I think that's good, right? The flow on that should be good. Let's get to this. Let's get rid of this now. We don't need this up here. Okay. Yeah. To elevate the start and end of the bridges and corners. That way, exiting RV will accelerate down the hill. Yeah, but won't it then hit the corner and then just slow down anyway? Entries/exits should be changed at the northern part. Here? And Control Left, I'm not sure what you're talking about on that bit. Reminder that Google Drive is not a backup. Well, it kind of is. Yeah. Yeah. DJ Egg is in YouTube for the most part, yeah. At least not with sync enabled. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking in terms of like recovering, yeah. But yeah, like if your files get infected, then the ones that get synced will be infected as well. Yes, that's why you do multiple different sorts of backing up, isn't it? What do they say? They say 3, 2, 1, don't they? I'm not sure I like that junction. Oh yeah, the OpenTTD music is really good. Transport Fever music is better. So, let's continue this now. Let's continue this to the north. I'm not sure about the way that this kind of just goes into the city like this. I feel like what we could do actually is just give ourselves multiple options. Like this. For naturally entering that road. Right, so they can get there from a few different ways. And then we do the same here, right? So as the town probably continues to grow again, oh, alright, we'll blow that up and we'll become the owners of it then. Thank you very much. We'll just say that you can only go on like that. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong way. Oh dear. There we go. There we go. Diagonal canals are coming in version 15. It's already on their way. You won't get diagonal roads. Yeah. Why is everybody coming over to Twitch and saying hi? Hello, Twitch. Welcome, everybody. How many of you on there? Twitch reckons there's 7 of you over there. I'm not sure that's right. Okay, right, now, where are we? We currently have 7 new channel members on YouTube. I said if we get to 10, I will give away an extra one. So, 3 more, then I'll give one away. Right, how are we going to get this highway over here? Let's see. Well, if we just go straight, we end up crashing into this dock. So we can't just keep going straight. And then we hit this town. Maybe we could do some sort of ring road around the town, right? Just make that industry transparent for a second. Yeah. So, if we connect up these roads... do a little bit extra there, maybe. But then we make them directional. Yeah, I can't see what I'm doing very well. So directional there. Oh no, hang on. Not there. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm just removing all the road today. Right, let's try that again. We make them directional in the middle. Oh, the local authority owned that bit. We're going to have to blow bits up as we go around. Oh, they won't allow it? They hate me too much. Okay, we'll just make as much of it directional as possible then. So, you know, they own that bit. Whoop, there we are. So we just tell them that they're going around the city in this direction. Okay, like a one-way ring road. And then we split these two up and put them on 2 different sections, like here and here. The question is, how are we going to do that with this dock in the way? And this industry. Move the dock. Yeah, let's do that. So if we put land up here and add a tiny bit of canal, we can blow this up and just move it to there. And then everything's fine. And then this one is probably going to have to go up because of the... Ooh. Yeah, because of the lock. The lock's in the way. So we can't do it like this. But we can do it like... Hang on a minute. I'm figuring this out. Oh, we can't just go over it? Oh, that's a shame. Tunnel. Yeah. Yeah. Tunnels. So we're going to do one tunnel here, where one of the roads goes straight, and then we'll get the other one to kink out. So I don't know how close I can get this. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. No, that's a bridge. So we've got a tunnel through here, out to there. And then... Oh, God, if we want this to be on grid... Actually, I don't care about this bit being on grid. Let's bring it out to there. There we go. We did it! They refuse to... They hate me. They really do hate me so much. Yeah. Right. Thomas? My last but one video was about good mods. Okay, in my tutorial playlist, I think. It's definitely in my tutorial playlist. Pretty sure it's in my tutorial playlist. Where's my tutorial playlist? Let's play his challenges. Well, hang on, let's sort by... Well, it should have been in there. Hang on a second. I'll sort by last video added. Let's see. Gaming tips, clips, question tutorial. Fantastic. Let's have a look. So if I scroll down the tutorial list, it should be in there. Conditional orders. Here it is. There is the link. OpenTTD mods. Good mods. Right, let's carry on with this bit. Now, I think what we'll do is, rather than separating it out into two long lanes again, we will keep them the three wide ones. And we'll just connect up to these two. Like this one. We'll go under the farm. Like this. Oh no! There we go. Oh, that's on grid now. Nice. And then this way is out only, that way is in only. Oh yeah, they don't allow me to do that piece of road. I'll do that one. There we go. And then that's those two hooked up. So what we'll do is we'll blow up these pieces of road. And we'll put road back there so that I can do the one-wayness. There we go. So we've used some of the existing infrastructure. Yeah. I did a short on furs. I've done a short on most of the ones that are in there. Yeah. Quick question. Which OpenTTD AI makes the prettiest networks? Not bothered about profitable. I mean, if you're talking about train networks, for me, Choo Choo. Because Choo Choo actually does junctions and stuff where most of the other ones don't. So there we go. We've got a road. These two towns are connected by these two connecting roads. This town's got a loop going around the outside, which is then connected under this river to our highway, which is connected to this town. We ain't got this end done yet. Yeah, I did hover bus. Did a short on that. Yeah, I did. Right then. Wow, there is a lot of towns in this area. This is actually 3 different towns connected up. And this one is 3 different towns connected up as well. Now the question is, how are we going to then get down here and connect up to this one? And then connect these 3 in? I think, what do you reckon? Wiggle, or should we use bridges and tunnels? Should we do a vote? Let's do a vote. Okay, so don't shout out in chat. You need to go to the portal. Okay. Wiggle or bridges/tunnels. Okay, so the vote is on the portal now. If you're already on the portal, you just need to refresh the page for folk to show up. How are we doing? Right, and while that's going on, let's see how we're getting on down here with big logs. So we've got 76% transported on Gung Ho. And the ships seem to be coping okay. This one down here is Gung Ho. There's no ships currently there, so let's clone... Oh, there's quite a few logs waiting. Let's clone one of them. And then this one down here, this one's got ships waiting, is Gung Ho as well. Looks good to me. Then the one in the middle of the town, wherever it's gone. Here. This one is also only 44% transported. That's terrible. Oh, the ratings are not great either. Okay, let's clone these vehicles. We need to just get, like, so many of these vehicles. There we go. That might help. And then over here, as we go past DVD's Wonderloot with the HQ on it, this one is enhanced. It's not Gung Ho. 16% transported. Wow. Oh, there's thousands a lot. Very poor. That's terrible. That is so bad. We've got 25 vehicles. Let's make that 50 on that particular route. There we are. Now this one, that one's running at enhanced, 22% transported. So, yeah, ratings are not very good there. We need another ship. There we go. That should help. What we can also do is get this town... No, not the town directory. The station list up and do the cargoes. So what we can do is get rid of some of them. Hang on a second. Let's see. We want timber, but then not just timber, but also logs. Okay, so we can see all of the places that got too much timber and too much logs, and we can sort by awaiting cargo, and then deal with that. We've got that pinned, and we'll come back to that in a second. We've got a super chat. Hang on a second. Oh, remember, folks, we're doing this month's giveaway today, I believe. Is this the last stream of the month? No, actually, it's not the last stream of the month. Next Friday is. I was wrong. We're doing the giveaway next week on Friday. Next week's stream is Friday, not Thursday, as a one-off. Hey man, first time I've catched you on the stream. Here's a little thank you for your tutorial series. P.S. These left triangle character prices break the URLs in the description. I thought I'd fix that, but thank you very much for your super chat, and I am glad you like the tutorial series. Yeah, I'm going to double check that because I could have sworn... Oh, you know what I've done? I fixed the triangle things in the old descriptions, but the new streams keep using the new template because I keep copying from the last one. So I'll have to fix that. Statues of company owner. Statues of company owner. Right, hang on a second. Glant Bridge. Or is it Glon Bridge? Statue of company owner. Okay. Down here, which one is this supply yard? This place. Oh, that one's already got one. Traffing Bridge. Statue of company owner. This one almost certainly. Nope. Statue of company owner. Now, which one's this one? Slundington. Slundinghatton Ridge. Wow, Slundinghatton Ridge City. That's already got a statue. This one down here should already have a statue. And Marnpool Bridge. Let's get a statue of the company owner in there. All the way down here. Let's get a statue of the company owner there. And Flodingworth Falls. Statue of the company owner. Brilliant. Now these docks have quite a lot of timber at them. but that's not too much of a problem. This place has way too much timber at it still. More of it's getting transported. How many vehicles have we got? 55, and it's not enough. Well, you know what, we need that to be 75 then, don't we? 75 vehicles. God, this is going to do my machine in. Did we just add more vehicles to this one? Yeah, this is the one we recently made 50. This one's only got a couple of ships at it, I think. We need to make that 4 ships. And then this one... Yeah, I think we need to make that another ship. Is that just going around in circles? Hang on, what's going on there? Oh, it just turned around to do a service. Okay, that's fine. What we got over here? Oh, the timber? Yep. And we've got a little bit too many at big logs. Okay, we need a couple more at big logs. There we go. Wow, we've added a lot of ships and stuff. There we are. Yeah. You mentioned it earlier, I guess it slipped through. Yeah, I mean, when you've got so much going on, like I have as a streamer, you can't always catch every single message. So if you say something, and then it's obvious that I've not caught it, then do feel free to say it later, but don't spam, yeah? Yeah. YouTube chat doesn't exist for you. Ah, it's okay. Oh, right, that vote. Vote. What was the vote? I can't remember now. Let's end the vote and see whatever it was people said. Fantastic. The road, should it have a wiggle or bridges and tunnels? And people said bridges and tunnels. So bridges and tunnels it'll be. Be right back. Got to reboot your computer. Okay, get file sharing working. Oh, cool. Right, back on the roads then. So we'll get the look at these wiggles in the roads. Let's not have all of those. It's fine for it to go up and down, but let's just there we go. That's better. And then it'll be similar over here, won't it? So nice and neat. Down we come. Right. So I've got to use bridges and tunnels, trying to avoid wiggles. So. Like. Up to the farm. We're going to have a tunnel under the farm. We can't have a bridge under the farm, over the farm. Can you do that in Transport Fever? I'm pretty sure you can do that in Transport Fever. And then we'll keep this down so it's on the same level. Okay, we're doing alright. We're going up to the water's edge here. Then we've got to get across this water. We'll do that with a couple of bridges. Should we just do it with the big bridge? Yeah. Big bridge. Let's make the other side a little bit more even. There we go. Big bridge. Oh, that looks nice. There we go. Come down here. Now we'll decide how we're going to connect these roads and systems up. We're getting to this body of water, but we hit this town. And you guys said tunnels and bridges. See, I can bridge straight into that piece. So then I guess I should really bridge straight into this one as well. So there we go. Now, yeah. We're going to have a wiggle to get to the bridge. Unless we actually do a single directional bridge. Yeah. Island in the middle? I'm not sure. Let's come out the other side of the town first. So let's bring that back in here. So we're continuing it pretty much straight. Okay. Now in the town, what we could do is we don't own half the roads, do we? I blew up buildings by mistake. I didn't mean to do that. is we'll just force a one-way system on those bits of road, and it'll be fine. There we go. Did I do that one? I did do that one. So in theory, they should just go like straight down one way, straight down the other way. In the city. And if they need to do any other movements, they can just turn off and turn back on. And then this is out. And then that one's in. There we go. Now, this is our terminating place. So again, we just want to go nice and easily into the city. We don't want to go down, up, down and up, down and up. So let's fix that. And then we've got this industry in the way here, so we're going to have to use this road, which is fine. We'll do it on the outside of the farm. There we go. So this is where we come into the city. This is where we exit the city. But we can add some extra junctions and stuff. So these two roads meet and come down here. We can say, oh, hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3. That will be a connection. So let's do it like this. Okay, so that they can split off in either of those places. And then we'll do the same over here. Oh god, that's a farm. We'll connect that up. And we'll do the same here. Okay, so that they can enter it this way, or they can enter that way. Okay, so there's a couple of different ways they can get into that area. Yeah. You're trying to watch darts too. Yeah. A billion here, a billion there. Yeah, I've got 16.2 billion in the OpenTTD bank account. Unfortunately, not actually in my bank account. Imagine what you could do with 16.2 billion pounds. It's crazy. Right, apparently 50 road vehicles is not enough for this route. Big Logs also needs more ships. Because every time we improve anything else in the logs network, whether that be the farm supplies, whether that be transferring the logs, it all ends up here. Yeah. Extend the one way into the town. Yeah. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. So, don't have this as the one way, or that, but have like one ways down through into the town. Like this. So these important roads. Just check behind that industry. Yep, that's correct. Have the one-way effect. There we go. So now they extend into the town, they dissipate, and they come back again. Whew, right. So we've got the main road comes into this town, extends in through the town. The main road goes through this town. You've got some bridges here. We've got some bridges here over the water. Tunnel under this farm. We go over this bit of hill as well. Past a few places. We connect into this city. We go around this city and under it. And then we go under the canal. We've got different ways of dealing with this. So in this town, we've got a ring road that we connect into. I mean, in theory, they could go straight through the town. Which they probably will do. In this one, they can't get into the town unless they come off the main road. But we need to hook up other bits and bobs to the side and so forth. Right, so we haven't actually put any stations on this yet. We've just started building the road. And I'm kind of tempted to keep it going all the way down to this town, because then we're end to end. What do we think, folks? Should we extend our highway through this city, somehow, out the other side, down, and into this one. What do you reckon to that? Let me know in the chat. I'm just going to check on a couple of the... Yeah, we need more road vehicles there. Yep, we need more road vehicles there. We need more ships here. Wow, okay. And then here at these docks, that should be okay, actually. Yeah, that is alright then. Yeah. Extend it. Yes, extend. Okay. End to end, says Macoke. Yeah. Could you tunnel under the city, perhaps? We could do both. We can go into the city and tunnel under the city. That's what we did over here, look. We tunneled under this city. Oh, actually, we might not be able to tunnel under that city. Because it might be longer than the maximum tunnel length. Let's have a look. Tunnel length is 64 tiles. Width of city is 80. We could obviously change... Oh, can we change that game city mid-game? I think we can. Sun, you can change. Yeah, we can change that. In theory. Okay, only the road vehicle places now are clogged up. So if we go over... Oh my goodness, this is getting quite busy. Okay, let's give them extra places to drop off at. Biscuits, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. We're going to try and give them extra... There's so many road vehicles coming in here now. And also they're breaking down a little bit as well, which doesn't help. There we go. Right. Hopefully that will help. I didn't realise how many of them were kind of... Not clogging up, but it's getting busy. Right? First, add some buses. Make some profit. I mean, we've got 16 billion in the bank account. I don't really... I'm not too worried about the profit. I can spend it on building a brilliant highway. Big Logs needs more again. Wow. Big Logs is having big problems with big ships. There we go. More Big Logs. These ships must be making some money now, right? Yeah, last period, these ships made nearly 4 million. It's quite a lot. Yeah. So I've doubled the stations down here. We should be okay now. In fact, I think it was just quite a few all arriving all at the same time. So... There's a bit of the city over here. This is weird. Look at this placement. Is it me? Or is that not connected? Did it used to be connected? Did I disconnect that? What's going on? Help. What? Why? Why buildings? Why road? Where from? It's not connected. It... Right? I kind of want to go back in time and see if that was ever connected. Oh well, never mind. What? Right, okay, folks. Right, what we'll do is this highway will go the entire length of the East Coast. All right. So we're going to start from right up at the top here. Okay. Through these towns, we're going to get a number of different road services running through these towns. We'll come down the highway. We'll integrate this town, this town, this town. We'll probably add some more towns along the way. Okay, including these three. These three will all be properly integrated. This one too. Somehow we'll extend the highway down into this town as well, right? Once the highway's built and all of these towns are connected, we'll get some interesting services going between all the different towns. I don't know how we're going to do it. I'm not sure what sort of connections we're going to use. We might use a few of these sorts of connections. These ones are quite neat. These ones should work relatively well. This one's a bit more of an experiment. I think it should be okay. But we're going to save that. Okay, folks. The stream's going to be ending in a little few minutes time. Okay, not too long, unfortunately. So what we'll do is we'll have an East Coast Part 2 focused on these road vehicles. Okay, the shipping, absolute great success. Look at all these ships, 56 ships doing all of their brilliant shipping from this particular place. And then all these road vehicles, okay, we've got 75 going from one place, 50 going from the other. They're not making a massive profit, but they're transferring and then helping with the ships. The ships at the timber yard, they're even making a little bit of money. And I wonder about these helicopters. Are these helicopters making any money? Yeah, the helicopters delivering the supplies made just over $250,000 last year, which I think is pretty good. I have no idea why. This must have been connected at some point. Okay, that's the only thing I can think. That must have been connected at some point, and I've disconnected it. But maybe the city growth algorithm has just decided to just jump over tracks now. Maybe that all happened at some point with magic. But there we go, folks. I think, yes, we are going to call the OpenTTD-ness for the stream there right now. A couple of reminders for you all. Some of them are OpenTTD related as well. My last video was 100 AI on an OpenTTD map. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. If you checked it out and didn't like or dislike it or leave a comment, please go and do that now. And next one is going to be a tutorial video. That should be coming out on Saturday, so watch out for that. This live stream will not be happening on Thursday next week. It'll be happening on Friday, same time, just one day later. We'll be doing the giveaway for City Skylines 2 next week as well. A community gaming night is going to be on Monday, but tomorrow night we're also going to have a Discord only stream. So if you want to check that out, come onto the Discord. Of course, the link to my Discord, the second channel, and all of these things are on my website, masterhellish.net. Go down to the bottom of the site. All the links are there. 14th of June for the triple OpenTTD charity live stream. 3 multiplayer games of OpenTTD throughout the day. Come and check that out. Thank you to all of the people who have supported me tonight, however you've managed to do it, through the YouTube memberships, through Viewer Plus, through Twitch subs, and all the way from people commenting and liking and sharing, all of that brilliant stuff. The support is astonishing. You guys are surprising me all the time, and we might actually be able to continue doing this full time. Let's keep this up. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care, and from now, for me, goodbye.